I mean, it's just a bit of a postscript really in regard of Hapton Valley. When it closed, it was said to have closed on safety reasons. The reserves were mostly down the Burnley Basin, going down under Padiham right across the fence. That was the bulk of the reserves. The rest was going on what they called U11s, was going over towards the old Deerpley workings. And first of all, they found water bearing strata over U11s, what was going to be U11s. And then, I didn't realise this at the time, I've only found it out since somebody told me, I forgot. They stopped them going under the canal, the Leeds and Liverpool canal. Now the depth it would have been under the canal, about 1400 feet. And you've got to ask, what damage were they going to do putting two 10x8 roadways under the canal, 1400 feet or so below? When you think of all the old workings that were already there, from Smallshire, Ghana and all those pits. Now then, they were then also drilling down Coal Clough, and they said they'd found an old pit. Pasture Gate, not Porter's Gate, like it's written in some histories and written in Wikipedia. I know what it was Pasture Gate. And they said there was an old colliery there, and those workings were going to flood Hapton Valley. Well, that was rubbish. I knew it then, but I was only a 16, 17-year-old. And after 40 years of research, I know now it's an absolute load of garbage. Those workings there's no plans of, so I don't know they know they exist, unless they drilled for them, which apparently they were drilling down there. But if they were, they would have hit workings, pardon me, in the Early Mine and the Dandy, which are about 900 feet above the mountain mines. Well, certainly above the lower mountain mine. And we were already working under those workings down the North developments anyway. And in the 1970s, they drilled them all to prove there was no danger from them. So it was a cockamamie story. Safety, to get the men to believe the pit had to be shut. And it went back to the Union. Mr. Vincent and others stood up there. So there's lots of lies told. The truth never comes, and sometimes when you try to publish the truth or a different version of events, because how can you really know what really happened? You can't, can you? You can gather bits of information. Other people try to stop you. Oh yeah, it's rubbish what you're saying. But it wasn't rubbish. It isn't rubbish. And that's why I get people, look into the history for yourself. Don't just take on the established thoughts. Research yourself and believe that you can be lied to.